All right, well, shoot. We ain't even gonna waste no time. Hey, so,
You gotta just share your shit.
yeah, it's going down. It's going down. We're gonna talk about it. Actually, I ain't gonna talk about shit. Cata got a lot to say today. We're gonna go ahead and get right on into it.
Just go ahead. Start that shit whenever.
All right. Well, what's up, man? Shoot, I know what's going on. There's some major shit going on, and so let's not even, man, talk to us. Talk to us.
Yeah, man. So last month, I had an appointment, a virtual, my fucking pain management, and he's like, I'm moving practices, and where I'm going doesn't take your insurance. So I'm going to pass you off to the Dr. Cognac, who, when I met in the past, he actually gave me a shot in my pubic area to try to hit the nerve from my nerve damage. That's when I met him last. He seems on the outside like a cool fucking dude. Diamond earrings, diamond tennis bracelet, fucking all trimmed up, tattoos and shit. But my doctor, Dr. Robleski, for some reason sounded off. Like, I asked him, he's going to treat me and everything. And he was like, well, I don't know what he'll do. I can't give him recommendations, blase, blase. And I found that very strange. So, this whole last month, I've been tripping about it because I knew from that day that yesterday was going to happen. So, about a week ago, I told Trey, my son, that he's coming with me, and I don't usually take him because, it's a long ride and we got to wait. It's such bullshit. So I don't take him, and I just go do my thing and come home. But I took him with me for whatever reason. I felt like taking him. I just didn't know why I was taking him, but I knew I should take him.
Sure.
So I get out there, and I'm before we fucking leave, we hit Dunkin' Donuts for some coffee, and I told him, I said, bud, I have a real bad feeling about today. I don't think it's going to be a good day. And he's staying positive. Well, we'll see when he gets there. Maybe the doctor's cool, whatever. Da, 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 da. He doesn't understand much. But I already feel what I felt for the last fucking month.
So you've been having this anxiety for the whole month about this transition, and
yeah, I knew it was coming. I just, I wasn't 100% sure, obviously, but I felt like it was coming. So then I go to the fucking doctors yesterday, rush around. We're in traffic, called him up. We're going to be late. Oh, you better hurry up. He's going to cancel you. I think the bitch knew what was going to fucking what was going down. I think she even knew because she was off. Anytime I ever call that place, it's, oh, hey, Steve, how you doing? I called and I was like, hey, Karen, how are you? She was like, yeah. Okay, that's fucking weird. That's not professional. Yeah, so we get there and we're sitting in the fucking waiting room. And there was a point I turned around the train. I was like, yo, I feel like they forgot about us. I knew it, bro. I knew it. I knew. This motherfucker was either working up the courage to come in or trying to figure out what he was going to say because it was about to get fucking ugly. So he comes in all cool, fucking pounding and all shit like that. He starts by saying that, so if I get down to a certain weight, I was told that I can get a stimulator. And a fucking stimulator doesn't get covered by insurance anymore unless I have open back surgery. So the stimulator was supposed to take 50%. There was a chance it would take 50% or more of the pain away and I could live a normal fucking life.
Right.
So that's off the table. So I looked at him, I was like, you fucking kidding me, dude? And he was like, unfortunately. I was like, great. Now I just got to get through this fucking pain shit. And he was like, well, yeah, we need to talk about that too. And then my heart started pounding, and I knew my blood started to boil. And he comes out again, Dr. Cognac in fucking Livingston Medical fucking Center, pain management fucking bitch. He's like, I don't feel comfortable prescribing any more than 3 pills a day to my patients. Maybe 4 when it's severe. Your doctor's giving you 6. So for a second there, when I heard him say that, I thought, okay, maybe he's going to drop me down to fucking 3 a day and we'll get through this shit.
Right.
So he keeps talking blase, blase. And then he said something that changed it. And I looked at him and I said, are you about to say that you're not giving me no fucking medicine? And he was like, unfortunately, that's what I'm about to tell you. So I was like, yo, as a fucking doctor that's been in the fucking business for 20 fucking years, because I looked this bitch ass up, you're going to tell me you're going to make me go home with nothing from 120 fucking milligrams a day to 0, knowing that can kill a person, literally kill a person.
All right, well, help before you go any further, help me to understand when you say, okay, you've been prescribed 120 milligrams a day.
So I was
like
taking
what does that like? Okay,
I was taking
take 2
20
aspirin when I get a headache, bro. You know what I'm saying?
I was taking 20 milligram oxycodone 6 times a day, every 4 hours.
Okay, and
heavily medicated.
Okay, so look, for someone who does not understand, like I said, someone who doesn't understand what that means, like if I get a headache or someone gets a headache, they take 3 ibuprofen, 150,
if you got a headache,
1,500 milligrams
the equivalent, if you got a headache and you took a half a pill, that should do the job.
Okay.
Which would be 10 milligrams, but it doesn't work for headaches, but you understand what I'm saying? That's the equivalent. Okay. So I'm on 120 milligrams a day. For 2 years. 2 fucking years I've been on this shit. Now, not a week, not a month, not a year, 2 years.
Now, let's be clear. You're on this because your doctor
has
prescribed you this.
Pain management doctor has prescribed me this for the last 2 fucking years. This isn't a fucking willing thing I'm doing. This isn't a drug addict thing I'm doing. This is a prescribed fucking thing.
And this other doctor
who's part of the same
practice
in the same fucking practice, dude.
That I don't understand how.
Says I'm leaving. So now I'm on my scooter and I'm backing up, and I was like, I don't remember what I said. I know I went off a little bit. He was like, well, if you would come back in here, I'd like to try to explain to you the withdrawal. And I'm like, I know what the fucking withdrawal is. I don't need you to tell me how to get through a fucking withdrawal. Either give me fucking pain medicines or suck a dick. And fucking, I told Trey to let's go. And my son was standing there like, because I looked at him at one point when he said he wasn't going to give me the medicine. And I could see that my son's face said, oh shit, it's about to go down. You know what I mean? Like,
right.
And it was at that moment when I looked at my son that I knew why he was there. Because if he wasn't there, I'm telling you, I would have stood up and I would have rocked this motherfucker like he's never been hit before, dog. I would have brought that shit back to what I used to be when I was fucking younger. And I'm telling you, I would have ripped his fucking head off, dude. I wouldn't have stopped. I felt it, bro. Like I haven't felt that fucking kind of rage boiling from my toes in a long fucking time, bro. And I felt it. And I felt it, bro. And it was at my waist, dude. And in my head, I said, you need to fucking leave now or you're going to jail and you're losing your kid. You know what I'm saying? I knew that's why he was there. Because if Trey wasn't there, it would have been fucking disastrous.
No doubt. Yeah.
Disastrous. And I would have been by myself. There were an hour and 20 minutes away from home. It would have been disastrous. And at that point, once I leave, I now have to drive my son home. You know what I mean? And get him home safe.
And you left.
You don't know how bad I wanted this. I left with nothing except for a fuck you and a handshake.
Okay, and let's be clear. You went there because you only go once a month to pick up your prescription.
Once a month.
So you
and
were
sometimes I don't even go. Oh yeah, no doubt. I was
a
out.
month's supply.
Yo, I took my last pill yesterday at 12 o'clock. We were leaving at 12:45. I took my pill, wanted to take it, so it was in. So when we left, I was good. That was the last time I took fucking medicine.
Right.
Now, yesterday, that was the last time I took any of my prescribed medicine.
Right. And
So yeah, like I said, I left, and at this point, now I got to get my kid home. I can't slam my fucking foot through the fucking gas pedal like I just want to fucking do. You know what I mean? I got to
right,
keep
yeah,
myself
yeah.
in fucking check again. Why my son was there?
But God,
If he wasn't there, I would have been pushing that Chrysler 300 to the fucking max, dog. Down the
Right.
fucking highway and just not gave a fuck.
right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, but I don't understand how a doctor, any doctor, he had the power to write the script. He could have said, I'm only giving you 2 a day. Make this shit last and come down.
Right.
You know what I mean? Or here's a regimen. You know what I mean? We're going to go from fucking 17 or whatever. You know what I mean? We're going to go from 6 a day down to 1 a day, and we're going to gradually go, and you have to follow us. This is the last I'm giving you. And at that point, it's like, okay, thank you. I got a month to fucking find a doctor, and you're not killing me.
Right. And
He's fucking killing me, dude. Literally, I don't know if in any of these podcasts I said, but 18 months ago, 19 months ago, I pretty much I died. I was on the fucking floor right here, fucking dead. So I don't know what the fucking happened to me right now. Coming off 120 milligrams a fucking day is going to do numerous things to my fucking body and my mind.
all right, let me ask you a question. When you had said, because the turning point between you and the doctor was when, I mean, pretty much he said that
It was last month.
I want to talk to you about do you want to come back in and talk about a regimen?
Oh, no, withdraw, he said.
I mean, withdrawal. So do you think that there was a possibility that he might have, based upon the conversation?
None. Absolutely no chance. He was going to. As I was pulling away, he didn't give a fuck. He didn't give a fuck that I was pissed off. In the most calming fucking manner, as I pulled away, he was like, you could always go to the emergency room. That's what I heard him say in a calming fucking voice. You don't care. What's this fucking piece of shit care for? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
He's going to go out and fucking drive his Maserati home and go fucking live on his it doesn't matter. I don't give a fuck. I mean, I don't matter. All I am to him is a fucking addict at this point. Because I am. I mean, let's be honest. Right now, I'm a fucking addict. I've been prescribed fucking pain medicine for 2 years that they just literally took away.
Right. Which everyone knows is addictive in itself.
So, in the last podcast, you might as well sit back for a second, homie.
Yeah.
In the last podcast, it was something I fucking talked about for y'all who's been watching us that I couldn't say. So now's the time. My mother's been married to this scumbag piece of shit named Tim for about almost 30 fucking years. And about a month ago, he came up to my mother on a Saturday after coming to fucking see me and drop something off to me. He went up to my mother and said, just so you know, I'm leaving. Now, my mother, fuck it. Look, me and my son have a fucking apartment in my mother's basement because I'm disabled and I can't take care of myself. Me and my wife, I had to move me, my wife, and my son here after Hurricane Sandy because our house got destroyed. So we built an apartment down here, and this is where we came. During that time, I ended up getting this fucking crazy fucking disease, and life has been what it is. So I live at 46 years old in my fucking mother's basement. Not that I want to, but that I have to because I have no other way to fucking survive. I have custody of my son, and I do whatever I can to fucking support my son. I stream on Twitch to make money to support my son, to do whatever I can for him. I get a little bit of bullshit fucking money from his mother. So for the most part, my mother and her scumbag piece of shit husband, Tim, were financially taking care of me and my son. They were doing most of the grocery shopping. They were paying. I mean, I don't have any bills. The only bills I have is to pay my insurance, my health insurance, and my fucking cell phone, and take care of my kid. So this motherfucker knowing all of our situations. My mom's not in the best of shape. I'm not in the best of shape. And his grandson, this bitch decides on a Saturday to fucking leave to some fucking hoe bitch down in fucking Alabama in a trailer park. Left his daughter, everything, quit his job. So that has been that's been a fucked up thing going on in my life. And I've been talking about it on stream, and I won't say exactly it, but the people who watch this is now going to fucking know what exactly it. So that being said, that strain now, he used to make great money. My mother makes excellent fucking money, and it wasn't, of course it was an issue, but it wasn't such an issue. So now that's not there. So now my mother's going to be put in a situation that I've caused that I can't fucking turn back from. And of course she says it's not your fault. I got your back until the fucking day is end, as I would do for my son. I mean, my mother is close as fucking glue, and there's no separating us. She's had me when I was fucking 15 years old, and she's like my sister and my mother. And we have the most unbreakable fucking bond. So I know that I'm not going to be on my ass. And I went to Tim one day, and I was like, bro, you know I'm fucked for pretty much ever. And God forbid the day God comes fucking searching for my mother, I'll have nothing except for my son. He looked me in the eye and he was like, bro, I got your back, dog. The bitch left. Not just my mother, but my future. So now, if I don't get this shit fixed or have some kind of life, the day's going to come. And at that point, I'll have nothing. I can't put that shit on my son's shoulders. Is he supposed to take care of me for the rest of my life? Am I supposed to put that burden on him and his future family? It's not fair. So I've had that fucking stress on me for a little bit, and it's been eating the fuck out of me. Now this. I'll do whatever I can for my kid until the day I die. But I don't want to have to put him through me being a burden to him like I am my mother. This shit has been stressing me out so fucking much, dude. You have no clue.
It's a lot,
So
man.
then, this bullshit comes on my fucking plate. I don't know how to handle it. I don't know what to do. The sickness is starting to creep in. Luckily, he left some fucking pain medication behind because he had a fucking back surgery. So luckily, when I came home, my mother had a little bit, a couple fives and a couple tens. That's about gone for the day. I only got one left for today. And tomorrow's 4, and then 3, and then 1, and then it's over with. And I don't know what's gonna happen, and I don't know if I can make it through this shit. I used to sit in a fucking dark room, pretty much by myself, while I saw my wife and son in passing, and just blew the fuck up because I couldn't move. I was never this big. I was always a big dude, but not like this. And granted, I've lost 100 pounds since my weight loss surgery, so you can only imagine how big I was. I sat there in the fucking dark in a chair, to watch my marriage wither away, watch everything go away. Now I'm at a fucked up point where if I didn't have my kid, we wouldn't even have this conversation. I would have called you and said I loved you, and that would have been the last you heard of me. But for my son, I got to keep pushing on and get through this shit. But I'm scared because I don't know how I'm going to get through it. If I'm sick, I can't stream. If I don't stream, there's no income. It's over. There's one little shining light, though, while I was sitting here going through all the fucking 215 doctors that are in my plan that I go through, and each one of them says medication assistant treatment, no, where it means they don't hand out medication. It's just injections. I was told a long time ago that I couldn't get the injections because having my left testicle removed and having the nerve damage, the shot would cause so much pain because they'd have to give it to me underneath my nuts in that sensitive area. And I've been told by 3 people that a grown giant couldn't take the pain. So there's no way you could do it. And there's no sedation. So there's no injections. Because if it was just an injection that I could get through, I would. There's no shame in my game. I sit on the table, my balls out all day, just fucking make me pain free. I don't care. So going through 100 and fucking, I don't know, 210, 215 fucking doctors, each one, none. I called about 15 of them and they all fucking said no. I called this one that didn't fucking answer. I hung up the phone. And I'm sitting here like, I don't know what the fuck's going to happen. And the phone rang. It sure shit was a pain management doctor. I explained everything to her, and she said, well, we can't. Oh, I said, but, I explained everything. I said, let me guess, you only do injections? And she said, no, we give out medication, too. All right. She said, I can't get you in here until the 23rd of September, and we don't hand out pain medicine on your first visit because you got a piss test. That's the only fucking little bit of fucking glimmer that's in the future, but today's not the 23rd. Today's the 1st. And I have 22 days to get through where 19 of them are going to be absolutely with no pain medicine. I can't be in a dark room anymore, man. I can't do it. I don't know if I can mentally fucking handle it. Thank God I don't have a pistol near me because I think I'd fucking end it. But there's a fucking kid in the other room that I love more than my fucking life, so that's why I wouldn't do it. I said to him yesterday on the way home, I said, you're growing up. He's 15. You're going to see shit. This is one of the reasons why people and people that you'll meet turn to heroin. Because they get into car accidents and they get hurt and they have surgeries and they get on this fucking pain medicine and there's no way to get it once they say no. So the next best thing is either you go on the street and buy it at $1 a milligram, because I reached the fuck out to my boy yesterday. Of course I did, because I'm a drug addict right now. So I reached out to my boy yesterday and I'm like, yo, you get anything? He was like, oh, not really, but if I could, it's $1 a milligram. $1 a milligram. I take 120 milligrams a day. That's a $700 a week fucking habit. Yeah, right. So it's people either buy $1 milligram pill or $10 fucking bag of heroin. And that's where it all begins. But I told them that I would never do it. And I promised I wouldn't do it. I promised my mother I wouldn't do it. We have people in my family, close family, that it's a fucking heroin addict, and to me they're a piece of shit because they are, and I don't think I could ever do that. But that would be the easy way out. I could make a phone call right now. This sickness wouldn't even fucking exist. And again, if I think I think if I didn't have my son, that would be a phone call I'd make in a heartbeat. But I think it's fucked up how a doctor could do that to somebody, knowing, went to school for knowing what they're about to go through. Just sent me home. I'm like lost, bro. I don't know what to fucking do. And it's killing me.
Man, you just unpacked a lot, bro. You put a lot out there on the table. Um, you know, have you looked at resources outside of? Okay, so here's a question.
Well, I mean, you talked about the acupuncture last night. I've witnessed acupuncture on somebody with migraines. I told you my ex had it, and it worked. But I don't know. I haven't looked into it, nor do I know how it even works. My whole thought, and I was thinking about it, and if they have to go through my groin to get to the nerve, I don't even know if the nerves that they fuck with can get to the nerve.
Right.
I don't know. I'd have to do research in it, of course. But if there was a way to do it without the pain medicine, I would do it in a heartbeat. But there's not. I've been put on antibiotics for 8 fucking months. They tried all kinds of other fucking medicines, and nothing works like the fucking piece of shit opiate. I wish I could smoke weed to take my pain away, bro, but it don't. Because fucking, I'd be smoking all day.
So your situation is not what I'm about to speak, okay? But so you have somebody has a hallelujah moment, whatever. I'm addicted. I've been addicted. I've been doing this. I've been buying my drugs off the street. Now I go into somewhere and I have a hallelujah. I don't want to do this anymore. You know what I mean? Or right now, what would happen, for example, if you went to jail, right? Because you would, ultimately,
they would have to prescribe me. They would have to prescribe me.
Okay, so then you would have to go somewhere. So there's got to be somewhere.
So the problem is this, bro. Look, when I go to walk up to the day before yesterday, I was technically what you would call a prescribed drug addict, right?
Right.
After I left that doctor's office yesterday, I'm no longer a prescribed drug addict.
You're just the drug addict.
So when I walk into the fucking hospital and I tell them what they are, what happened, they're going to treat me like I'm a piece of shit drug addict and not somebody that needs the medicine. They're going to look at me like I'm a drug addict. They're going to treat me as so. At that point, once that's on that paperwork, if I slip up one time, they could fucking strap me to the bed. You understand what I'm saying? They could do whatever I want because we know somebody that just happened in our family not too long ago. We've had this conversation, right?
Right.
How am I supposed to put myself in that situation and allow it to happen to myself willingly? Right? Because there's a chance it could happen. Although I'm not as fucking crazy at that individual and off the fucking chain as that individual, who knows what can happen in the middle of this shit? And I don't know if they could help me. And when a phone call was placed to them yesterday, they hung up and said, we have real emergencies to deal with. So to me, that is already calling me a piece of shit.
I just find it, even if you think about the doctor before that, your doctor originally has been prescribing.
Get the battery. Keep talking.
He should have said something. Or left you in a position where you knew that you were going to be.
He knew. The motherfucker knew, dog. That motherfucking doctor knew when I was going to see Cognac yesterday, I wasn't getting shit.
Right. And
right. So my mother thinks, wait, my mother's like, She was like, maybe he's given too much fucking medicine and he lost his shit, because we've asked a couple times where the fuck he is and nobody's giving it up. And when I searched the motherfucker, it's not there. Supposedly, he was going to this new practice on the 11th. That was how many days ago? 29 days? No, 19 days ago. So supposedly he was going there. So maybe because the way Dr. Cognac talked about fucking Dr. Wableski, he didn't talk about him like he was his fucking homie. You would think if somebody had a practice together, they'd be fucking cool. You're right? So he didn't talk to him about his like he was his fucking homie. So maybe Wableski was just giving out too much medicine and they pulled his license, or he got some shit, but he can't be fucking found. At this point, I'd pay the $450 to go see the motherfucker just to get the script for the month. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah,
just for the one script for the month. He knew what the fuck was going to happen, dog. He knew.
And then look, shit, even the $450, if you had to pay the $450 every month, it's less than the $700 a week, and you being illegal.
Yep. Look, I have every right. I don't care what anybody else says. In my mind right now, I have every right in my mind to go out and find the fucking drugs I need to fucking fix myself. You know what I mean?
Right.
I have a right to. I should be able to go to the pharmacy and look, here's the printout of every fucking month. This is what I've taken. My doctor is no longer there. Give me my medicine. Right? Or I should be able to go to my insurance company and be like, look.
Right. Or any other doctor. Even if they don't want to continue that, they should be like, well, shit, at the very least, I will help you. Or shit, no one even said gave you other resources to say.
I mean, he could have, but I was ready to slice his fucking. Yeah. I was ready to cut his head off.
Yeah.
I didn't give him the chance. Maybe he would have, but I don't get whatever.
Well, regardless whether he would have given it to you or not,
he still wasn't going to give me the medicine. I'd still be in this fucking spot right now.
But if there's resources, is what I'm saying, that are available. So, have any of the other doctors said anything that said that they're not paying, they're not going to do it? Like, okay, have you thought about this?
No one said anything to me. I've even asked each fucking doctor office, is there anyone that you know that could help me? You have any suggestions? Nope. Sorry.
That's crazy to me.
Because right now, technically, that would be called doctor shopping, right? And doctor shopping is a big thing in the fucking pill epidemic that we live in. Look, 15 years ago, it would have been a problem. I would have been able to walk out with fucking 350 of them motherfuckers, no problem. You know what I mean? I could have went to a doctor immediately. They would have been like, okay, here's your script. But because we're in such a pill epidemic and it's been that way for years and it's never going to change, anybody who does pills is a fucking scumbag.
And you said that you had put a call into your primary, who is on vacation right now.
Primary's on vacation. I talked to her. She called me and she said, well, you haven't been here for a year. That's number one. So I need to make you an appointment, but our system is down. She said, she sounded like, I could hear that she had compassion for me.
Right.
And she's like, even if I wanted to do something, and if he could, he's not here. There's nothing we could do. Like, there's nothing I could do. She said, I will do whatever I can in my power to give you some kind of solution. But give me either tonight or tomorrow. Let me see if there's anything I can do. I'll call you back either way. So, but obviously I haven't heard from her.
Okay. Well, that's good. That's good.
Fucking nose is clogged. I don't know, dude. I got too much on my fucking plate, man.
Hey man,
I don't know how to handle it.
You're an overcomer, bro. You think about all the stuff that you've been through and all the stuff.
I know.
Look, I'm not a bitch. You got a lot to deal with, bro. I'm
not a bitch, but this is a lot, dog.
It's a lot.
This is a lot.
It's a lot. Nobody can take that away from you, man. It's a lot. This is fucking stupid, crazy. Almost, man, to me, sounds like some malpractice shit. I don't know nothing. You know what I mean? Like, how can I don't even see how that could be medically.
Legal.
Yeah,
It can't be. It shouldn't be
it's
medically
not.
legal.
And then you have underlying circumstances as well. You know
It's
what I
not like I'm
mean?
lying. It's not like I'm lying.
Right.
But look, fucking unemployment thinks it is. They completely denied me. I had to open up another case. That's another thing. That just hit me a couple weeks ago. My disability lawyer calls me and says they completely fucking deny that your appeal has been shot down. Nothing could no. Now that's because I was going for all that back pay. It would have been like a $70,000 fucking check.
Right.
She said either you could fucking take this and move it to a fucking federal level, or you could have us open up a new case and just try to get a month to month payment. So obviously that's what I did. But now having that back pay could have got us a place. Now I'm about to fucking do the whole welfare shit and Section 8 and the whole fucking nine, bro. I can't believe my life is this, dude. I can't believe it. I cannot fucking believe it. I know I've hurt people in the past and I've done some nasty, grimy things to people. Unspeakable things that I'd never speak about and I'll take to my fucking grave. And for those that I've hurt, I wish I could apologize. But damn. I guess payback's a motherfucker. Because that's what it feels like.
Yeah, it's not payback, man. And yeah, I'm not gonna say all the bullshit cliches, and I'm just not
Yeah,
even
because
gonna
that's
go
just
down
not
that
going to help.
road. Cause yeah, and I love you. That's the one
I know
that
you
ain't
do.
no
I love you
bullshit.
too, dog.
You know, yeah, nothing but love, bro. And I'm here. You got a lot of people here. Cata-Crew's in the house. You already know, huh?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah,
I do got the support of that fucking beautiful community I've put together.
yeah.
Amazing fucking people.
Yes, they are.
Is insane how fucking dope that's turned out to be. That's one of the most positive things I have, dog. If I didn't have Twitch and fucking this community that I put together, I I don't even know. I don't even know. That's my outlet. You know what I mean? That's my
Right.
therapy. When I need to let
And,
shit out, I let it out there, and they'll all tell you that I don't hold anything back. Obviously, I was holding a couple things back, but fuck it now. I don't care. It is what it is. If people want to judge me, fuck you. If you want to love me, cool. If not, you can eat a dick like everybody else. I don't give a fuck. Whatever. So I'm hoping. I hope I get through this. Is the next couple days is going to be fucking hell.
all right, man. Let me ask you a question. This man, like I said, man, you said so much, man. There's so much stuff there to unpack. The stimulator, right?
Yep. Yep.
Okay,
I was told. Yeah. You want me
that's
to tell you about it? So I was told that if I had to get down to 300 pounds, I'm like at fucking 348 now. I was at my top 452 because I couldn't move. I sat there like I couldn't do anything because of the pain.
right.
So I'm down 348 and like almost 2 years. But once I got down to 300, then they would put a stimulator in my back, attach it to the nerve, run a wire out my back into a fucking pager type device, and they would send frequencies to that device, which would go through an iPhone. And I would let them know if the frequencies made it worse or they made it better. And if they could find a frequency that numbed it enough that I didn't feel it or it helped it, they'd install a stimulator in my back with that frequency, and I'd never have to worry about it again. I would just have to make sure I had my iPhone next to me. I forgot at some point. You know what I mean? Once every 3 days or whatever the case, whatever.
Right.
And yeah, that's gone.
Okay. Well, Well, it's not necessarily gone. You know
Well,
what I
they said
mean?
that. Well, that see, I don't even know what that doctor. Right now, it's gone.
Okay,
Right
right
now, it's gone.
now. All right, I understand that, and there's even more thing, you know, because you still got to get to the 300 point, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so
Yep.
that part, so you
But he
know,
also said that insurance doesn't cover it anymore. Only the people that have had open back surgery.
okay,
I
well
don't
that's
need it.
right
My
now.
back's fine.
Well, you still got to get to that. It ain't no good till you
You're
get to
right.
that, right?
You're right.
So
Well,
then the
we
how is
just went on a
another
household
obstacle.
we just went on a household diet, bro. Me and my son, we're all doing it.
Yeah, yeah.
We're all doing it. Chicken and rice for dinner, fucking oatmeal with some fucking fruit for breakfast, muscle milk for lunch. That's my day in and out.
Okay.
So I'm gonna get there. I'm not a
All right.
look.
And
I either got to get there for this or for myself. You know what I mean? Like I can't be like this forever. This isn't who I am, and nor can I be in this fucking. I'm in this room all the fucking time, dog. I'm
right.
here all the fucking time. So hopefully, I mean, it would be nice if I find a doctor that has an idea. You know, if there's something, I don't know. If there's something out, what doesn't make sense to me, if there's something out there that can help somebody, how can you just leave somebody and say fuck them?
Hey, look, if anybody knows anything, because I'm gonna get this up quick. Okay, I'm gonna get this up. So if anybody knows, please put it in the comments, the chat, any information that you could give, any suggestion, any experience.
No doubt.
Um, you know, um,
Shit, here actually, let me see some. Keep going, keep going.
to help them any. You know what I mean? It takes a village. So, um,
Look, so if anybody does have any information or wants to read out outside of a comment, you can go to Cata-Crew25 at gmail.com. CATACREW25 at gmail.com.
that's
That's
also
my
right here
email.
on the
So
screen. So there you go. You got that.
Cata-Crew25 at gmail.com.
There it is. All
I
right.
don't know,
So
bro.
now, even more so immediately, um, you have this pain management.
Bro, the
Um,
pain is so basically, let me explain to you what that is. Here, it, for you to feel what I feel, you'd have to go out to your kitchen and grab an ice pick, put that motherfucker on the stove, and then find a way for it to stand straight up and squat down on it right on your fucking left nut as slow as you can. That's
yeah,
what I feel. That's the pain I feel. If you can even fathom what that would do to you,
no,
that's what
bro.
I'm feeling right now. It's off the chain right now. That's the only way I can describe it. I wouldn't wish this on my worst enemy, dog. Wouldn't. It's destroyed everything. It has destroyed everything.
So okay. Well, this wouldn't help with the pain, huh? Because I was thinking like you had mentioned like okay, heroin is a type of option that would help with the pain, but I was thinking of the withdrawals from the drug, like methadone clinics, right? Would they have? Would that be something that
The
would
pro
help with that?
Well, there's a drug called Suboxone, and what that it's an opiate blocker. So if I took Suboxone, it wouldn't allow me to get sick, and if I took any kind of opiates, Percocets to fucking heroin, it wouldn't work. It wouldn't take because this drug blocks the opiate receptors in the body. But you get addicted, if not more addicted to the Suboxone than you do the opiate. And then the withdrawal from the Suboxone, from what I'm told by many, is 10 times worse than the withdrawal from opiate.
So what's the purpose of it?
So you don't do the fucking drug.
So
So
you
the world so the world we live in is going to give you a drug to block the drug from the street that you're still going to be addicted to. Just they get the money.
right. Insane.
In a methadone clinic, I would have to go every day. I have a friend of mine who does it. She's been doing it for like 3 years. She has to go there every day at 6:30 in the morning to pick up her dose. her day's dose.
Right.
And then on Thursday, she goes and they give her enough for Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And then on Monday, she has to go Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday again. There's no way.
And then
My pain is the worst between fucking 6 and when I normally would get my medicine at 8 o'clock.
And then they have to put the scooter in the car and drive.
Well, I mean that's in the car. Well, yeah, but taking it out, putting it together. You know what I mean? Like it's a 3-piece, so I got to take out each piece, put it together, and then when I'm done, break it down and put it back.
Right.
Normally, when I have to do when I'm in pain a lot and I can't do it, that's what I take my son. He's a big fucking strapping boy. It's no thing for him.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, but yeah, there's no way I could go every day. It would be, I might be able to go once or twice, but physically I wouldn't be able to fucking, the pain would be, by the time I got to the car, it would be insane. Like I wouldn't even be able to drive myself.
Yeah. Cause then you have to worry about pain management.
Right. And then if I'm in that kind of pain behind a fucking wheel, I can end up killing a fucking family, dude. Say fucking, I get a shooting pain and my fucking foot slams on the gas. Or the pain is so great I close my eyes because it hurts so bad and I kill somebody. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah. No, I feel you. Man.
I don't know, bro. It's gonna be a tough one, man. It's gonna be a tough one.
Yeah. Hopefully, when they call back tomorrow,
that's if she's going to.
Yeah,
I don't have any positive thoughts right now, bro. Everything is on the negative side.
Well, if she doesn't call back, man, you call her after lunch, or late afternoon, because
Oh no, for sure. By the time tomorrow ends, I'm definitely gonna call if I don't hear from her. But her not calling me is telling me that she can't do nothing for me.
Not so for me to call. She could be waiting on calls or something too.
Yeah, but she would call me and tell me. She knows this lady. I can hear it in her voice. She knows the situation. You know what I mean? When I told her on the amount of drugs I was on per fucking day and what I'm about to go through, she took a fuck. She was like, you could hear the change in her voice.
Right.
She knows what's about to happen.
And now I was sitting here, man, and I was just thinking about it because at first it wasn't really registering about the amount, the 120 milligrams. And then I was thinking about when I get the prescriptions, and yeah, they're usually 5 or 10, and you usually take 1 or 2 of those, and that's it, a day.
Like when you go get hurt or with something, say you fucking break your leg or something, they send you home from the hospital with like 12 fucking 5 milligram fucking pills. I'm on 120 milligrams a day. Heavily medicated, bro. Heavily. But it's normal. It was normal. I function. You know what I mean? I don't look for it outside of my house. I have it when I fucking need it, and I function. It's just...
You were taking it as prescribed.
Right, and it's not like I was acting like I was drug addict or I was itching in a corner. I was just, my body got used to it. In the beginning, I was getting high as fuck. I was getting fucked up, bro.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, it was nice to get fucked up for free like that, but, I was getting fucked up, and it got to a point where it just tapered off, and I didn't feel that anymore, and I just feel normal, but I'm still taking the medicine. So to me, that tells me your body is fucking now used to that. And when it doesn't get it, it's going to fucking rip itself apart to get it. Or until it gets it, is what I should say. When I was an addict years and years and years and years and years ago, I got through my withdrawal. I've done it 2 times before this. Not as heavy as this. But I've done it 2 times before this, and each time took me 4 days. The 5th day was kind of whack. So once it starts, I know I'm going to have 4 days, but it's complete, unadulterated, fucking, bro, hell. Completely covered in sweat to fucking freezing to every part of your body that fucking bends, each knuckle, each joint, just fucking screaming in pain. Your heartbeat starts to race out of control. You can see it bouncing out of your fucking chest to barely not moving at all. going from fucking don't know if you're pissing or shitting because it's all the same fucking consistency. Insane. Puking like a motherfucker. It's disgusting, dude. That's what I got in my future coming. Unless what I'm doing right now works in my benefit, which is tapering myself off. Again, I'm on it right now. Today I got a 10 milligram Oxycontin and 3 5 milligram perks. So I have 1 5 milligram perk left until 8 o'clock tomorrow morning. That's like buying a bag of M&Ms and eating one. That doesn't do a fucking thing. And then tomorrow I get 4 5s. The next day I get 3 5s. And the day after that is just 1. And that's it. So it's not like I'm stopping at dead zero. But 120 milligrams.
Like you think
I'm 95 milligrams off today. Tomorrow I'm 100. The next day I'm 105. And the day after that I'm fucking 115 milligrams off. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know how my body's going to react. I don't know what I'm about to go through. I know I can feel it in my fucking shoulders and my back and my neck sitting here. I mean, how long have we been doing this for?
But also,
not even an hour.
Medically, the withdrawals, and because of, you're overweight, right?
Yeah.
The strain on your heart, the other organs in your body. What?
Yep. That's what I said. That's what I said in the very beginning of this shit, is that people that go through this kind of withdrawal, their bodies don't know what to do and they could die. I could end up not waking up tomorrow, dog. That's a fact. I'm scared as fuck. Because if that happens, then, you know what that'll do to my son? That will destroy my son. My son's life will be destroyed because of me.
Well, we ain't gonna have to worry about that because your ass gonna be waking up in the morning. Shit, you might not be sleeping. That might be the problem.
Yeah, that happens too, bro. The middle of the night's disgusting. Disgusting. Normally, there's a band called Cold. It's my fucking withdrawal band. And I put them on and I play it for fucking hours in my head. I don't have headphones, though. I mean, I have it for this. But, this isn't. Actually, I think about it. I got my laptop. I could hook up some fucking headphones to that motherfucker. But, yeah, normally I put that shit in my head and just let it play and play and play and play. Because sleep through it, scream through it. That's my fucking withdrawal. That's how I deal with my withdrawals, listening to Cold. But, yeah, the middle of the night's the worst, dude. 11 o'clock to like fucking 8 o'clock, the worst, bro. You see demons, they're at you, they're with you. You're sitting with them motherfuckers. That demon, she's right there. I call her a female because the demon of fucking addiction, her name is Jezebel. She's truly a fucking thing. And if you people out there don't believe me, do some fucking research. But the demon of addiction, her name is Jezebel. And when you learn her fucking name and you can call her by her name, you have some kind of control. But that bitch is going to be sitting next to me tonight. Guaranteed. She's already here. I can feel her on my neck. It's crazy. Scary, bro. And then at nighttime you're by yourself. Everybody's sleeping. That's when you're the most alone. Right now if I scream, people come.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Right now if I need something, people come. 3 o'clock in the morning, ain't nobody coming. And then how selfish am I to fucking wake other people up because I can't get through it? Shit's crazy. You got anything else?
What is the plan for tomorrow? Like,
Nothing. There's no plan. Tomorrow's going to be horrible. I'm not going to be able to do nothing. Thank God my kid didn't start school yet. You know what I'm saying?
right, he goes next week.
He starts next Tuesday. By then, I'm in the clear. What's today? Thursday?
Yeah, but
Friday,
ideally
Saturday,
you
Sunday.
wouldn't have to go through that. That's what I'm saying. So like tomorrow, realistically, if you think
So
about it,
basically,
tomorrow's your last
tomorrow.
day of hope until Tuesday to
Well, I
getting
have.
help from anybody outside of your home. I mean, as
Well,
far
not
as
really, because well, again,
facilities,
my fucking most places take Friday off because of the fucking holiday weekend. Some do,
right? A
and my
lot do.
primary doctor's on vacation. No one's gonna treat me. No one's gonna take me off the street and be like, okay, I'm gonna take you on because I'm a liability right now, bro.
Man, I would think that even your primary would call in something minimal.
They
You
can't
know,
get in touch with him. He's on vacation. He's not fucking. He's on vacation. You know what's fucked up? I have his fucking personal cell phone number. I have because when I ended up in the hospital from fucking dying, he was the one before he was even my primary doctor. He was the one who was treating me, and then we found out that he was the doctor who was treating my whole entire family. So he became my doctor.
right?
So when I was doing all the blood thinners, I was giving myself injections of 180 milligrams of blood thinner a day, one side of my stomach to every like 6 hours, giving myself these shots in my stomach. So he gave me a cell phone number just in case something went awry and I needed him immediately. So I literally have a cell phone number, but I can't fucking who am I to do that? That would anger he's not. I hit this motherfucker up while he's playing fucking golf in Hawaii, bro. He's gonna be pissed. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he may be compassionate, but I can't take that chance. I can't take that chance.
Hey, closed mouths don't get fed.
I hear
And
you.
you have,
I hear you.
and hey, so you could
Would you?
even wait till tomorrow. Like I would say, like, you know what I mean, in hopes that you know, the lady from his office comes back with something good or something. Like, hey, okay, doc called this in for you, or
I mean, that would be cool.
he's gonna have you talk to so and so. I don't know, man. But God, hey, man, shoot,
That
man,
would be
I'm
that would be a
believing.
blessing, bro. If I got a phone
Um,
call like that, and she said, we called you in the script or whatever. You go,
right,
hey, that would be a fucking beautiful thing.
right. I mean, but shit. I mean, obviously, right now you're in a very scary place because there is not. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So I can imagine, man. I
the
really
sun's
can't
going down,
imagine
dog.
how.
It's
I was
about to
gonna
get
say
dark.
how. Yeah, how tonight is gonna be. It's gonna be a long fucking night.
Yep, yep.
Shoot. Um, and then you can't. And then even then, like so, you can't even get on to play the game or anything because you
I
can't
mean,
sit in that
I
chair.
can't sit here that long, but I wouldn't
Right.
even be able to focus. Like it
Right.
wouldn't. I
Yeah.
could. It's not
Yeah.
like I
So
could
it's
do it
like,
to take my mind off of other things, but I wouldn't even be able to focus.
right. Yeah, because that was what I was thinking. I'll be like, shit, man, we can get on all nighter with you on some Fortnite.
It wouldn't work.
Yeah.
But if it worked, believe me, I'd fucking roll up fucking 10 blunts and sit here and do it.
Right.
You know what I
Right.
mean? Doesn't work.
Man. Well, man, tonight, I don't even want to bring up anything else, man. Tonight's really about, man, you and this moment and this time and being able to share with everyone. And I know that Cata-Crew is expecting um, for you to share.
Yeah, for
And
sure.
you definitely are You've definitely opened up and been extremely vulnerable. And
More than I ever have.
yeah, so Cata-Crew, man, and man, Cata-Crew is strong, man. Cata-Crew, man, is Cata-Crew is
Yeah, they're
strong.
amazing people.
Yeah, man,
Amazing people. I got some
they
dope
are.
ass people
You
in there,
do.
bro.
And so yeah, man, I'm gonna let you um take us out of here unless you want to share some more stuff. I'm here.
I'm done.
Um, okay. So I think with that, then we need to go on and wrap this up. And hey, I'm gonna get
Yeah,
this out.
I appreciate y'all listening to what I had to say. Pray for me, whatever you believe in, whether it be God or a higher power. When you go to bed tonight, don't forget me.